This Saturday, NBC 25 and Fox 66 partner with local law enforcement agencies for the Stop the Violence 3-on-3 basketball tournament. Stop the Silence, that is. And Sadie, you'll be out there.
I'll be out there. The goal of the event is to bring police and the community together in hopes of stopping the silence.
Tabitha Hall also understands this problem. Her dad was shot and killed 5 years ago, and his case remains unsolved. It was at the intersection of 9th and Garland in Flint back in March of 2010 when 44-year-old Jeffrey Montney was shot and killed. His daughter, Tabitha Hall, wakes up every morning wanting justice for her dad.
His killer's out there just having the time of their life. And so you just want justice. You just want the person to pay for it.
But Flint police say it's a code of silence that persists on the streets that's keeping people from coming forward. Hall knows all about that stop snitching atmosphere.
We're in a city where people will not speak up for anything.
Hall has a message for anyone who knows who killed her father and is afraid to come forward.
They're not snitching. They're just helping. Because like I said, if something happens to someone in your family, you would want them to come out and say everything you possibly know.
Take a look at this wall. It's filled with pictures of unsolved cases. Cases Julie Lopez from Crime Stoppers said could be solved with just one anonymous phone call.
And we need people to speak up. And if the people, we want them to know they can go to the police. But some people are afraid to go to the police. And that is why we have the avenue of Crime Stoppers.
The Crime Stoppers call center is in Canada, and phone calls are not traced. Lopez lost her father-in-law, Pablo Lopez, to gun violence. He was shot and killed in his East Side Flint home in 2011.
I know how hard it is for the families not to have answers. My family is going through the same thing. And just like Tabitha, I mean, we've got that in common.
A police officer and a detective does as much as they possibly can. But without someone calling in with a tip or with evidence, there's nowhere to go because the police officer wasn't there when it happened.
Now, the Stop the Violence 3-on-3 tournament will be held this Saturday at 8 o'clock in the morning at South Saginaw Street between Kearsley Street and First Street in Flint. Anyone between the ages of 7 and 24 can play. Organizers say they are hoping to see more female teams sign up.